blood, with every breath in my lungs. Won't stop until I'm phenomenal.
Hey, nice to meet you. So for about the next 8 or 10 minutes, I'm gonna be whizzing through all of the exercises, all of the 8 core muscle exercises, 8 resistance muscle exercises, and also a cardio and a warm-up. Hey, so this is the cardiovascular bike. So it's an indoor bike, and as you can see, it's stationary. So the typical way you would ride this bike is you would put the seat to a high position so that when you ride it like this, your legs, when down, you come to a straight position. And when you actually start riding, you want to keep your back straight and then start pumping your legs in a rhythmic motion like this. And I would recommend doing this for a 5-minute time period. And you can also, another cool thing is that you can use this knob to like actually control the amount of muscle you can. Okay, so for the second part, we're going to start stretching our body out. And for the first one, we're going to do lunges, which stretches out the quadriceps at the front of the thighs. So when you do this, you want to like keep your feet at a shoulder length, shoulder width, and then you want to keep your back straight and then go down. You want to go down so that your knee barely touches the ground. Because if it touches the ground, it sort of stops the contraction of the muscle. So go like this, and you want to go down, and back up, and go like this. You just keep on repeating this procedure until you get probably 10 reps. Like this. And for the second one, we're going to start stretching out our triceps, which are at the back of the arm. Now, how we're going to do this, we're going to simply fold our arm backwards like this, and then start pulling it towards our back. And when you're done, you want to do the other side too, like this. Now, what I do is I don't stretch it all towards my back, so I sort of go like this. This 1, 2, 3, with increasing strength, so that you sort of get that good stretch. And then for the third one, we're going to do the Frankenstein march, which stretches out the calves at the back of your legs. So how are we going to do it? Like this. So you can do it either way. You can just go right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. Start inverting like this. Or what you can do is you can put your arms both front. And for the last one, we're just gonna sort of stretch our body out, like loosen it up. We're gonna do some shoulders, like arm circles. And then you want to stretch your calves out one more time, and also your quads. So for our first muscular strength exercise, I would do the chest press. Now the chest press usually exercises the pectorals, which are these two big muscles at the front of your torso. And the way you do it is you simply lie down.
What is this called?
As you can see, this is leg press.
Leg press.
And for an easier exercise or workout, you would
Michelle,
use
do
these
this.
handles,
Please
like
proceed.
this. But then for more difficult exercise, or you use these handles at the side. So
Okay,
for strength,
can we just-
you usually
you have
want
an S at the
to
end
do
of
less,
the name.
more sets and less reps. So I would do probably around 6 sets of 6 reps for this one. So first I'm just gonna try it out with no weights.
It's not supposed to be like this.
So you wanna get your breath sort of calm down, and then you wanna exhale when you press it.
Yeah, what do you mean straight? Your arms?
And inhale when you come down.
Oh, so your arms are like parallel with the ground?
Now, as you can see, this is sort of easy for me. I would start out with 5 kilos
To make you feel more comfortable.
on each side. I will. Now I'm just gonna do the same thing. Exhale when I'm pushing, inhale when I'm pulling. Oh. Okay.
I also did cardio.
Why is it so easy?
Wait, what else did I watch?
Now, I just did the 5 kilos, 6 reps, and for the full session, I would do 6 sets of 6 reps, as I mentioned before. And if it's too much of an easy workout, you could either add weights, or you could just start out with these handles at the front, and then don't put any weights on, and just move on with these handles, which give you a much more difficult workout. Okay, so as you might see, we just moved on from the chest press to the leg press. Now the most big difference is that obviously it works out your legs since it's the leg press. And this part usually works out the front of your thighs and the back of your thighs, like the general thigh area, which is called the quadriceps and the hamstring. So the way you would typically work this out is that you would use these weights on the side, and just for a demo, I'm just gonna go 5. And you just sit down. You get your feet up here, like around here, and then you just press. But one thing you want to remember is that you don't want to fully extend your legs, because then it poses the danger of your legs becoming broken. So you just simply, again, similar to this guy, exhale when you're pressing and inhale when you're coming back.
And
Like that. Typically for this one, I would do when you say you're exercising for the goal of muscular strength, I would do 3 sets of 10. So this big machine I'm trapped inside is called the leg extension and leg pull machine. So what this basically exercises is your quads at the front. Now, if you change this to another mode called the leg curl, you're gonna start working out your hamstrings, but that I'll do after this one. So how you do it, you just grab on, and then you have some knobs that you can adjust like here and here. And obviously you have the weights. And just for the demo, I'm just doing 15 pounds. Now, one thing you have to point out is that you want to put your feet straight up at close to a 90-degree angle. Because if you start going like this, it's going to put too much pressure on your calves and your legs that it'll actually deteriorate the strength of your muscular exercise. So now, one thing is that you want to go like this. And also, it's a universal principle that you exhale when you push, or when you use power, and you inhale when you like sort of cool down, you let it come back. So I'll just do one.
Instantly? It's probably instant.
He's got about 5 minutes. Hey, 5 minutes.
No, it's still not. You filmed on the front.
Okay, so now that I'm done, so if I was to use this exercise for muscular strength, I would do more sets and less reps. probably around 10 sets of 5 reps or 6 reps. So the next exercise we're gonna do is obviously right next to this guy over here. This is sort of similar but sort of different. So if this worked out the quads at the front of your thighs, these are gonna work out your hamstrings and the back of your thighs. So how you're gonna do it is you're just gonna simply sit down like this, and you're gonna tuck your legs in here, right here. Now as you see, you want this part of the machine to touch your ankle, the back part of your ankle and your Achilles. And for the same with the leg extension, you want to put your feet at a 90-degree angle and just adjust this to your fit. And just simply pull down. Wait, let me just this one. Okay, so you're gonna exhale when you pull your legs down, and you want to inhale when you lift them back up. So exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. So that's basically how you do it. And I would recommend doing like starting from a low number, like a low amount of weight. So the lowest here is 15 pounds or 7 kilos. So you probably want to start working your way towards 55 pounds and 25 kilos. So for muscular endurance, I would do less sets and more reps, probably like 3 sets of 10 or 15 each. And for strength, I would do probably about 10 sets of 5 reps. So this machine is called the lat pull down, and what this works out is your biceps and your latissimus dorsi at the back of your shoulders, and also your general upper back. So how we're going to do this is first you want to check your legs. You want to make sure you have a tight fit so that the machine doesn't pull you up when you're letting it up. And also you want to pull this part for sort of a less intense workout, and if you want a more difficult one, you can do this. And I'll just do this. Now, you just want to sit down like this, and you have to make sure that this part comes down to your diaphragm like this. Now, similar to almost all of the exercises here, you want to inhale when you're pulling down and exhale when you're pulling up. And for this one, I would recommend starting at level 1. No, not even level 1, around level 3 or 2. And then starting working your way up to around 7 or 8 until you're comfortable. Then you can move on to levels beyond 10. And for muscular endurance, of course, as all of the other exercises here, less sets, more reps. So probably 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. And then for strength, I would do 10 reps of 10 sets of 5 reps. So this machine is called the seated row, and this machine works out the biceps, triceps, and your abs and your general back. So how you want to do it is you want to sit down, have a comfortable fit, grab the handles like a motorcycle, or you can use these one button. I prefer these. And you want to pull back, but not overextend your shoulder muscles, because that way you can hurt your muscles very quickly. And you want to just give it a strong pull, so that your elbows sort of go like this at a perpendicular angle to your body. And of course, it's a universal principle. You inhale when you pull and exhale when you let go. I would start at about level 3 or 4 for beginners, and then move your way up to level 5, then from there you can start building your way up to 10. And for muscular endurance, I would recommend doing less sets, more reps. So probably 5 sets of 5 reps or 5 sets of 8 reps. And then for muscular strength, you want that quick burst of energy. So I would recommend doing 10 sets of 10 reps. So this machine is called the tricep pull down or the pulley push down, and this usually works out your triceps right here. Now, how are you going to do it? So you want to give your body a little angle like this. You don't want to like completely bend forward. You want to go a little bit like this because you want to give your arms the area to fully extend and like extend. So you're going to go like this, and then you want to gently push, and then let it come back up. And then you want to let it extend, not fully. Again, not fully. Because if you extend fully, you can accidentally hurt your muscles. So you want to go like this. And as you can see, I'm not moving my elbows at all. I'm just letting them hang there. And I'm going from here to here. Now, of course, you want to exhale when you push down, and then you want to inhale when you pull up. So, now, for this exercise, it sort of tends to wear your triceps out a bit quicker than you think. So I'd recommend doing probably about 3 sets of 11 reps or 12 reps for muscular endurance, and for muscular strength, 8 sets of 5 reps. So this exercise uses dumbbells. And for this one, I'm using 10 pounds or 10 kilos. I'm not really sure, but anyways, it's 10. 10's good, right? Anyways, how are you gonna do it? You're gonna start out with a little sort of bend over like this. Bend over a bit forward. And then you wanna get your legs shoulder size apart. And you wanna slightly roll up until it's a 90-degree angle. Now the reason we do it at a 90-degree angle is because this is the most resistance you can get from your muscles with this weight. And that eventually gets you the most workout. So you want to go with this? And if you're feeling a bit easy, you can sort of like go a bit further than 90, probably 120. But the basic is 90. Now, if you want a more stronger exercise, you can go up to 15 or 20 pounds or kilos. But for this one, I just chose 10. Now, this is the most basic of basic core ab exercise you could get to. This is a sit-up. Now, how are you going to do it? Just start off with your something I call my body weight. So just your body, like with nothing, no weights, no anything. So you want to simply hook your feet up here, and then you want to let your feet sort of hook on to the little resting thing here, and you want to lie back. Go like a mummy like this, and then you simply just come up, or you could put your knees into a little V shape, and then you come down. Do the same thing, but except you let your elbows touch the tip of your knees this time, which makes it a bit easier. Like that. Now for this, if you get really good at it, I would recommend hugging a weight, hugging a plate, or a disc, whatever you call it, they're over there. Or you can use the ones over there. I recommend the yellow ones. And for this, you really don't have any specified amounts of reps or sets you have to do for the amount of work, the amount of exercise you want to get. So if you want a more endurable, like muscular endurance, you would probably do 5 sets of 10 reps, because this isn't really energy consuming compared to the other machine-based exercises in here. And for strength, you really can't get that much strength out of your abs, but so anyways, the endurance sort of covers the strength. Now, I'm pretty sure you feel confident about using the weight room as a great source of muscular endurance and strength exercise. And from the video I've just filmed, I'm pretty sure that you got a lot of information on how to actually execute the exercises and how to use them in order to make your muscles more stronger. Thank you for your time and attention, and see you next time.